taking advantage of the most vulnerable, grieving families. That's what Yolo County's district attorney's office says was happening at 2 funeral homes in Woodland, owned by a married couple who are alleged to have stolen $500,000 from their customers over 4 years.
The DA asking any other potential victims to please come forward. Your reporter covering Yolo County, Ashley Sharp, has the latest from Woodland.
A final resting place should be a place for peace.
It's haunted us, the experience.
But the days leading up to Sandy Haynes' funeral, her daughter Shelly says, were a nightmare from day one.
Like something was off, but I was in such a haze with, going through the grief and trying to plan my mom's funeral that I wasn't understanding what was happening.
She says the funeral staff was disrespectful, unprofessional, and that her family was overcharged to the tune of thousands of dollars at McNary's Chapel Funeral Home in Woodland. And they're not alone.
A lot of false representations in pricing documents and then also overcharging customers.
In a civil lawsuit, Yolo County's district attorney's office alleges from 2020 to 2024, McNary's and also Kraft Brothers funeral directors, both owned by a married couple, Paul and Laylene Wiggins, served more than 1,000 customers. And in nearly every transaction, they violated client trust, as well as California law, profiting through deceit and unlawful or fraudulent fees more than $500,000. For one of the victims, the claim is this:
that Paul Wiggins threatened to discard her sister's cremated remains and send them to the Yolo County coroner as unclaimed if she didn't pay additional money.
And for another, they allegedly threatened to leave a man's casket hovering over his open grave, suspended on a crane, if his family didn't pay a falsified fee. On top of it all, Laylene Wiggins sold insurance to customers before they died to pay for their funerals. The lawsuit claims in almost every instance, they disregarded the guarantees she sold and required families to pay out of pocket for expenses their deceased loved ones had paid for in full, allowing defendants to effectively steal from decedents while overcharging their survivors.
It's the last place you think that you'd be taken advantage of.
A grave reality as Yolo County's district attorney takes the fight for restitution and accountability to court.
The businesses are 2 of only 4 funeral providers in Woodland. They are still operating right now. We reached out to both, got no response today. DA's office says if unlawful conduct continues, they're going to ask a judge to step in and order the businesses shut down while this lawsuit moves forward.